Aries. Today, the message is clear. Take a deep breath or pause before making any decisions. Some people may approach you with what appears to be concern or good intention, but in truth, they may be seeking faults for their own benefit. You don't need to be distrustful, but you do need to be discerning. And if you have something to sign today, do it only when you're certain that it aligns with your inner guidance, especially if it's a contract involving your family. In the family, there may be a challenge in working together. Don't see this as a hindrance. Instead, treat it as a new opportunity to test your strength as a united unit. Sometimes, misunderstandings are the beginning of deeper understanding, especially when communication opens up. In terms of money and finances, avoid making decisions under pressure from others. If you haven't fully thought things through, don't sign or respond to any financial offers today. Every bit of money you currently hold is a result of your hard work, so let each peso be used wisely and mindfully. At work, there's a sign that something bigger than expected may land on your plate. Don't fear it. This is a sign of growth, not punishment. Use the courage and wisdom that naturally lives within you to face the task with determination. You'll soon realize that this may be the very path that opens doors to your dreams and greater success. Your zodiac ally today: Cancer. Lucky colors: orange and blue. Meaning of colors: orange and blue symbolize vitality and balance. Today is the time to align your heart and mind with purpose. Lucky numbers: 32, 13, 27. Meaning of numbers: these numbers indicate opportunities for emotional clarity, connection, and new beginnings. Taurus. Today's message is simple: slow down. As a Taurus, you often prefer to take matters into your own hands and handle everything alone. But today, your inner guidance encourages you to trust others, too. You don't need to carry the entire weight on your own shoulders. In the family, a misunderstanding may arise regarding money or financial decisions. The best way to handle this is through open and calm communication. Not all money matters have to lead to conflict. They can be opportunities to build better planning together. In terms of finances, the message is clear: don't spend just to prove your worth. You don't need to buy respect or attention. Your true wealth lies in your wisdom and perseverance in everything you do. At work, maintain your consistency. You don't need to be the fastest. It's more important that you're the most reliable. Someone has noticed your discipline, and this will bring unexpected blessings in the coming days. Your zodiac ally today: Gemini. Lucky colors: brown and red. Meaning of colors: brown and red represent endurance and strong intention. Today is a good time to focus on long-term success. Lucky numbers: 5, 22, 28. Meaning of numbers: these numbers show power in practical decision-making, determination, and discipline. Gemini. Today, your guidance says to avoid juggling too many commitments. You want to do everything and be everywhere, but in truth, you need to choose what truly matters. Scattered energy will only lead to burnout. However, if you've made a promise to someone special today, make sure you fulfill it. It will bring good energy to your shared plans for life. At home, there's a sign that a family member may be silently seeking attention. Be more observant and willing to listen. A simple "how are you?" might help ease feelings that have been hidden for some time. In finances, avoid impulsive offers or investments. Your guidance suggests there is confusion in the air. Wait until things are clear before committing to anything that involves money. At work, there's an indication of new knowledge or skills waiting for you. If an opportunity arises to improve your abilities, take it. Learning something new will serve as a bridge toward greater opportunities in the future. Your zodiac ally today: Scorpio. Lucky colors: yellow and green. Meaning of colors: yellow and green symbolize mental energy and growth. Today is ideal for fresh ideas and personal development. Lucky numbers: 30, 16, 25. Meaning of numbers: these numbers suggest potential success in communication, social connections, and projects. Cancer: today, the message of your fortune is to choose silence over confrontation. Some issues may seem small, but when emotions are involved, they can escalate quickly. In your interactions with others, staying calm and composed will be your key to avoiding emotional risks. And if you have a transaction involving long-distance matters, it is better that you personally attend to it. Your inner guidance suggests there's something important you need to uncover. At home, you may feel like you're being singled out for certain tasks. Don't take it personally. The guidance encourages you to approach the situation and speak from the heart. Your understanding will earn others' respect. In finances, the advice is to hold on to your money rather than spend it. If someone asks for help or a loan, weigh carefully whether your help will truly benefit them, or become a new burden on you. Don't hesitate to say no if your current situation doesn't allow it. In your work, there's something you need to finish, but it feels like you're the only one moving. Don't wait to be noticed. Just do your work with sincerity. Once others witness your discipline, they'll seek you out for bigger responsibilities. In your emotions, the message is a gentle reminder: don't let worry consume you. Your loved one will be more at peace when they feel your strength and steadiness. You are their source of security, especially when your patience is something they can always feel. Your zodiac ally today: Sagittarius. Lucky colors: pink and silver. Meaning of colors: pink and silver reflect sensitivity and intuition. Today is a time to listen to your own feelings and the emotions of others. Lucky numbers: 4, 17, 29. Meaning of numbers: these numbers point to calmness, emotional maturity, and forgiveness. Leo: today's message is about self-restraint. As a Leo, you are naturally bold and straightforward, but today, your guidance is asking you to listen first before you respond. Not everything others say needs an immediate reaction. Silence, when used wisely, can earn you greater respect. And one thing to avoid today is making a decision without first seeking guidance. At home, the message suggests avoiding visitors for now, as their presence may unintentionally disrupt the positive energy in your household. In terms of money, the guidance is to be cautious with investments. This is not the right day for big financial decisions, especially those involving risk. If an offer comes your way, it's better to take more time to consider. An impulsive decision today may lead to regret tomorrow. At work, opportunities are flowing, but you must choose wisely where to direct your focus. You don't need to do everything all at once. What matters more is completing one thing well than spreading yourself too thin. That's how your hard work will bear fruit. Also, try to avoid conversations involving romantic teasing in the workplace. In love, the message is simple: warmth is the answer to emotional distance. If you feel the relationship growing cold, don't fear it. It's a sign that you both need to feel each other's presence again. Not through gifts, but through genuine time and connection. That's how you'll revive the spark of a joyful love life. Your zodiac ally today: Capricorn. Lucky colors: red and black. Meaning of colors: red and black symbolize courage and control. This is your time to lead and accomplish your plans. Lucky numbers: 6, 11, 23. Meaning of numbers: these numbers bring inspiration, self-confidence, and a sense of empowerment. Virgo. Today, the message of destiny teaches you about the right timing to act. Not everything needs to be completed now. As a naturally diligent Virgo, you often want to finish everything quickly, but sometimes, the best pace is not fast, but thoughtful and deeply aware of each step. If a sibling or parent insists on something today, it's better to ask for time to think. That way, when you agree, it will be with full sincerity and shared satisfaction. Heart and arrow today, your natural charm or sex appeal is stronger than usual. Be cautious. Temptations may come your way. This is a reminder to always be mindful and thoughtful when it comes to love, and make sure every decision is rooted in wisdom. In the family, there's a sign of collaboration in a project or plan. If you're expected to lead, do it with humility. Your excellence doesn't need to be flaunted. It will be more effective when shown through action, supported by words that reflect your sincerity. In terms of money, the guidance is to stay away from financial transactions you don't fully understand. Some things may seem attractive at first, but may end up draining your finances. If you must spend, make sure there's a clear reason and benefit behind it. At work, you may feel tired, not because of the volume of tasks, but because so many people depend on you. Don't see this as a burden, it's a sign of trust. But still, remember to take care of your own balance. Choose rest when it is needed. In love, be more open about your emotions. Silence is not always the answer. This time, you need to share what's in your heart. In doing so, your connection will deepen and your love will grow stronger. Your zodiac ally today, Pisces. Lucky colors: white and teal. Meaning of colors: white and teal symbolize clarity and innovation. Today is a good time to use your attention to detail in more creative and unique ways. Lucky numbers: 17, 12, 30. Meaning of numbers: these numbers suggest new beginnings, wisdom, and inner peace. Libra. Today, your inner guidance reminds you, don't let your emotions dictate your actions. In every conversation or interaction, aim for balance and calm thinking. When you're overwhelmed by emotion, your clarity weakens, so it's better to stay quiet than say something you can't take back. However, if there's a deal or task that needs your attention, give it time. This is where your true strengths will shine, leading to fulfillment. In your home life, there may be someone who feels distant or detached from family plans. Instead of questioning their behavior, try to feel where they're coming from. Sometimes, the quietest person is the one going through the deepest struggle, and your guidance is calling you to be the bridge of understanding. In matters of love, don't let the sadness of the past block the happiness of the present. If you feel fear, face it not by running away, but by embracing it with courage. Love isn't always perfect, but it brings joy when there's mutual understanding and peace. In finances, avoid spending on things that bring only temporary pleasure. It's wiser to use your resources on things that offer long-term stability, even if they seem simple. Saving with discipline is far more valuable now than collecting material things. At work, if you're waiting for a decision or result from your superiors, don't rush or force it. Continue working with dedication and care, and trust the timing. Your efforts will be recognized when the moment is right, especially if you stay genuine and not driven by quick rewards. Your zodiac ally today, Aries. Lucky colors: blue and cream. Meaning of colors: blue and cream symbolize serenity and kindness. This is a time to move diplomatically in every step. Lucky numbers: 8, 14, 31. Meaning of numbers: these numbers reflect grace, balance, and excellence in handling life's situations. Scorpio. Today's message is about protecting yourself, not just physically, but emotionally. Some people may approach you with sweet words, but hidden intentions. Don't be afraid to sense what's beneath the surface. Your natural intuition is your best weapon today to avoid harm. And if you have a scheduled transaction with your loved one, it's best to do it early. Your unity will invite luck and success, as guided. At home, you may face sudden changes, a piece of news or an event that will test your resilience. You don't have to solve everything immediately, but you must show that you're the steady pillar of the household. Simply being present and listening can bring light in moments of confusion. In love, think carefully about your actions. If you love someone but feel the relationship is unbalanced in giving and receiving, now is the time to assess where you truly belong. Love should not weigh you down. It should lift your spirit. In finances, avoid impulsive decisions. You might feel tempted to spend on something unnecessary. Be disciplined. If you want to help someone, make sure you're secure first. Your guidance is clear. Help your loved one thrive so that your shared income or opportunities also grow. At work, stay alert to the actions of some coworkers. One or two may be using your success for their personal gain. You don't need to argue, just let your work speak for itself. True excellence always finds its way to the surface. Your zodiac ally today, Leo. Lucky colors: maroon and navy blue. Meaning of colors: maroon and navy blue symbolize emotional depth and wisdom. Today is the time to make decisions using your inner senses. Lucky numbers: 7, 20, 24. Meaning of numbers: these numbers point to emotional resilience, logic, and peaceful thinking. Sagittarius. Today's guidance gives you renewed strength to rediscover the direction of your life, and to pursue new dreams that will bring joy to you and your family. There may have been times when you felt confused about your goals, but today you're encouraged to return to your core and trust in your own dreams. What truly matters to you? Start from there. At home, a breeze of illness may be trying to enter. Be observant to avoid sudden expenses on health. Also, avoid letting in people who tend to spread gossip, as they can drain your household's good energy. Heart and arrow: your natural charm is especially strong today. Be mindful, as temptations in love may arise. It's wise to remain cautious and reflect before taking action, especially in matters of the heart. In finances, a small gain or unexpected help may come your way, but be sure to use it with purpose. Don't waste it on impulsive investments. Instead, save it for your bigger dreams. The message today is that even small savings now can be the foundation of a much brighter future. In emotions, don't let old wounds continue to live in your heart. If you have unresolved issues from the past, this is the time to let them heal. The kind of love you deserve now is the one that brings peace, not doubt. At work, there's a sign of a new role or project coming your way. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first, accept it as a challenge for your intelligence. This opportunity isn't just for today, it's preparation for a bigger role in your future. Your zodiac ally today, Cancer. Lucky colors: yellow and blue. Meaning of colors: yellow and blue bring clarity to your vision. This is the time to follow your inspiration. Lucky numbers: 9, 10, 26. Meaning of numbers: these numbers deliver a message of new perspectives, personal growth, and spiritual strength. Capricorn. Today's message is clear. Do not let the noise around you disturb the quiet goals you have set in your mind. You don't need to explain every step you're about to take. What matters is that you know where you're headed. Your silence is not weakness, it's a strength that others cannot easily read. You are surrounded by an aura of wisdom today, and if you have a plan in mind, pursue it. This may lead to a serious new beginning that can bring long-term income, as guided. At home, avoid getting involved in petty matters or conversations that go nowhere. If tension arises, choose to be a peacemaker rather than someone who stirs conflict. Sometimes, silence is more powerful than explanation. In matters of the heart, if you're waiting for a response or action from someone, don't force it. Let things unfold naturally in their own time. Love grows stronger when it is allowed to bloom without pressure. That's the kind of love written in your fate. When it comes to money, this is a day for caution. Avoid spending on extended family or relatives just to please them. Instead, focus on the needs that truly matter and save what you receive. Your future will be more secure if you start practicing wise saving today. At work, your disciplined nature is your greatest asset. Don't let emotions interfere with your professional decisions. Someone may be testing your limits, but don't stoop to their level. Instead, show that you operate from a higher ground of understanding and maturity. Your zodiac ally today, Taurus. Lucky colors: gray and purple. Meaning of colors: these colors symbolize intelligence and caution. Today calls not for bold action, but for strategic calm. Lucky numbers: 6, 18, 22. Meaning of numbers: they suggest wise decision making, inner courage, and earning respect. Aquarius. Today, your guide brings clarity to an idea you've been carrying for a while. If you've been planning a change, in yourself, at home, or in your career, today is the time to bring it to life. Don't be afraid to start, especially if it benefits others as well. However, if you're scheduled to discuss a transaction with someone today, it's better to postpone it. The signs don't favor this conversation for now. In finances, you may feel tempted to spend on something unnecessary. Don't let appearances or the influence of others sway you. Choose what holds long-term value instead of momentary joy. Real wealth comes from wise money management, and from consulting your loved ones in major decisions. In love, if there has been a misunderstanding or coldness, take the first step toward reconciliation. Honesty and willingness to understand can heal and lead to a new, more genuine and stronger chapter in your relationship. At work, new opportunities may come your way, but they won't be obvious at first. Be wary of chances that seem appealing but lack a strong foundation. Stay focused on your current tasks. Always make it a habit to assess before committing. Avoid impulsive decisions. Your zodiac ally today, Virgo. Lucky colors: sky blue and gold. Meaning of colors: sky blue and gold symbolize hope and honor. Use your intelligence today to make meaningful contributions. Lucky numbers: 29, 15, 21. Meaning of numbers: these point to intellectual success and open communication. Pisces. Today's message is calm but profound. You hold the power to heal, not just yourself but also those around you. It's a day to tune into your intuition and listen to what others' hearts may be silently saying. If a friend opens up to you, the signs are positive. You can both move forward with ideas that will yield the results you've been hoping for. At home, your advice matters. If a loved one or child is planning a new venture, be attentive. Your encouragement can give them the confidence they need to move forward and succeed. In love, let tenderness and genuine care be your language. You don't need to say, "I love you," all the time if your quiet actions show it. True feelings don't need to be shouted, they only need to be felt. In finances, if you have money in your hands today, use it wisely on something that brings lasting value, such as knowledge, health, or peace of mind. Money comes and goes, but wise use of it remains valuable. At work, show determination. You don't need to act just to be noticed. Your consistency is more powerful than any loud words. Someone is watching how you carry yourself, and if you show reliability, Rewards will quietly find their way to you. Your zodiac ally today: Sagittarius. Lucky colors: lavender and white. Meaning of colors: lavender and white represent emotional clarity and peace. Today, focus on your inner self. Lucky numbers: 5, 19, 32. Meaning of numbers: they symbolize inner calm, new inspiration, and soft but unwavering strength.